Recently, a new gear came out that gives you +1 gadget, so instead of having 3 gadgets, you now have 4. And today, I'll tell you the top 10 brawlers this gear is really good for. And yes, this is not in order, this is just randomly, so do not say, oh, just because I put Shelly at like 2, that means that Shelly gear is now the best. It's just randomly. And yeah, I'm not going to make the intro long, so let's just get started. So starting off, we have Bull, and this gear is just amazing for Bull. You'll usually run out of stomps for Bull if you're playing free mode. Solo Showdown, not that much, but free modes for sure you're gonna run out of those stomps because you just use it so much. To me, that gadget is like part of Bull's mechanics at this point. So if you're planning to play Bull in the future, you should consider getting this gear. The next brawler is Fang, and Fang is just super good with this +1 gear. Why? Because the +1 stun can really help him out. Now, if you play free modes, you should really consider getting this gear because you'll probably run out in the middle of the match. There are some gadgets that you like barely use, but like this one you'll probably use a lot, so that's why I recommend this gear for Fang. The next brawler is Cordelius. Now, if you play Cordelius a lot, I suggest this gear 100% because I remember when I was grinding for rank 30 Cordelius, I usually ran out of his gadget in solo showdown. Like in solo showdown, can you believe that? So I really suggest this gadget gear if you're gonna play Cordelius a lot. And if you don't know what gadget I'm talking about, it's the stun one. The next brawler is Crow. Now Crow is really good. They literally nerfed his star power, but you can literally go with the overstar power and he is still really good. For Crow, he has 2 gadgets and I'm talking about the slow one, but I like the shield one more. But the slow one is really good and it's probably way better than the shield one. I don't know why I like the shield one more. Now, if you play Crow a lot, I suggest you get this gear. And it is both good in free modes and solo showdown. But if you're gonna play Crow usually in solo showdown, I suggest you don't really get this one for him because it's really only good in free modes. The next brawler that this gear is good for is Frank. Now, I really suggest to have this gear on both of his gadgets. Both of his gadgets are really good. So you can really use this gear on any gadget you want. The first one literally avoids any damage like slows, stuns, and more. The other one doubles your damage and pulls the enemy in. So both of them are really amazing gadgets. So you can use it for whichever one you like more. And both of these are amazing for solo showdown and free modes. Because if you get in solo showdown, you can be more aggressive. And if you get in free modes, you can just kill people more. The next gadget I'll be talking about is Surge. And which gadget I'm talking about? It is the shield one. Now, if you play Surge in matches, you know they use his shield gadget a lot, since it can give you ammo and protect you. Like, it is really good and you'll usually use it because it's like one-time use. And it also gets your ammo back. By one-time use, I really mean that you're gonna use your ammo a lot and you're gonna need ammo, so you're probably gonna use that gadget a lot of times. If you're a showdown player or a free player, then both of these modes are really good for this gear. So if you play Surge a lot, then you should get it. The next brawler this gear is good for is Pam. So the gadget I'm talking about for Pam is the one that takes away ammo from your enemy. Now this gadget for Pam is really good. And like having a 4th one can help you so much. The thing about this gear is I'm not sure if Pam really needs this one that badly, so just play Pam in solo showdown and free modes and see if you use your gadget a lot. If you don't, then don't get it. Now if you do use Pam's gadget a lot, then you should totally get it because it's good for free modes and for solo showdown. The next brawler that this gear is good for is Piper. You can use this gear for both of her gadgets, since one pushes away and the second one makes your aim better. You should only buy this gear if you're going to use the gadget that makes your aim better. Why? Because I don't feel like you're gonna really push back enemies that much in a single round. Now, this can be debated since tanks come to Piper and you need to push them back. And I can see you using this gadget a lot in a single round, but it really depends on you and how you play Piper. Now, if you're a showdown player, I don't really recommend this gear for Piper. But if you play free modes, then yes, I would really recommend this gear for Piper. Now, the next brawler I'll be talking about is Shelly. Now, you guys know how good Clay Pigeons is. Like, it literally bunches up your shot and makes you do more damage really far. Like, Shelly becomes just like a sniper or something. So just imagine if you can become a sniper for the 4th time. If you get this gear, you can be more aggressive with Shelly and Shelly will be really good. Like, better than before. Also, if you do get this gear, you can be more aggressive with Shelly. Now, if you play team modes or solo showdown, this gadget will be so good, and having an extra one can be a lifesaver. Now, if I see Shelly activating her clay pigeons in a match, I try to stay away as far as possible because that thing is so scary. So if you play Shelly a lot, you should really consider getting this gear. Now, the last brawler I'll be talking about is Pearl. Now, if you don't know Pearl's gadget that makes people on fire, then I don't know where you have been, because that gadget is so OP. It is as scary as a Frank about to hit his super or Shelly about to blast you. That's how scary his gadget is, and it is from a far away distance. It's not even from a close distance. Like, Pearl's gadget is way too OP right now, and they're probably gonna nerf it, I'm guessing, because it's just way too good. Now, if you play Pearl a lot, I would really recommend you to get this gear because it is super good. I would even say it's broken right now. And the thing is, it's good in solo showdown and in team modes because it's just so broken right now. So if you're gonna grind Pearl, then I would recommend this gear for you. Now, before I go, I would like to say what purpose this gear is for. Now, in my point of view, what I think this gear allows you to do is to play more aggressive. Why? Because since now that you have an extra gadget, you can now use your gadgets more frequently. So this can help you out really much, and you can play more aggressive. Also, I think you should only get this gear if you use your gadgets a lot or if you play aggressive. Like, if you're in a round and you try to save your gadget as much as possible, then you should not be considering buying this gear for any brawler. Because as I said, I think that this gear is for the purpose of playing more aggressive. Also, you should be getting this gear more if you're a free player rather than a solo showdown player, because in solo showdown you try to save your gadget as much as possible. Also, if you're watching any of my rank 30 guides and you see me not suggesting this gear, it's because it's just released, and also for some brawlers it's not that good. Or you see where I forgot to put it. Now, this is the last thing I'm going to say, but if you want to buy this gear, please play either matches of showdown or team modes. Now, if you're asking me why, it is because you want to see if you're gonna waste your gadgets a lot for that brawler. And if you are not using your gadget a lot in matches, or you're saving your gadget a lot in matches, then you should just save your coins and just don't buy the gear, because I don't really see a point of buying a gear that you're not gonna use and spending 1,000 coins on top of that. Like, it's just better to look at the other gears and see your options instead of getting the +1 gadget just because it's there. So just like make sure that you need it and you want it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate it. And if you're still watching, thank you so much and have a good day.